matchup here in pivotal week 7, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, week 7 is underway on EA Sports. A good-looking return setup here. And he nearly broke that for more. But guys, it is still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
At their own 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Taylor. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 19 yards right off the bat, and a quick first down. To throw is Taylor. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. You look at this defense for the Vikings. And they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because, guess what? They're facing the number 1 passing offense in the NFL.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Vikings will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Richardson. Flushed out right. They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
And Richardson back to throw it. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. That's George Karlaftis who fought his way through the line to bury him.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Going for it on 4th, Richardson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Here's Richardson to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is, finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you've got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down and put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And the Vikings, first down.
Here we go.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here's a tap forward by Richardson. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Richardson looking to throw this. And it's caught. And he will cover up as he's touched down after a short gain.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
This Eagle defense, they won't give in without a fight. This is 3rd and goal.
Let's go now.
QB sneak, Richardson. And boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. Only a yard on the sneak, not enough. And he's a few inches short for fourth down. Tyler Loop now to try the field goal. From the right hash and a bit of a tight angle. And his kick here is good.
Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Yeah, that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up and bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there the last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
Now Taylor to throw. This one thrown underneath to Achane. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Taylor. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
And an Eagles first down.
Now Taylor swings this out for Hunt. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down. Yeah, look at this defense for the Vikings. This unit currently 7th in the NFL, Charles, in stopping the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants him to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if we can get to him.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And that will be incomplete.
Haven't met a corner that's worth his salt yet, but ever admits to worrying about man coverage. How about the play there, breaking that pass up?
No move to pull the offense. Taylor's going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it with Taylor. He's got a man complete. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Running left, Achane. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Devon Achane, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first quarter lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Mitchell. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Here's 3rd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go. 19. Go.
Now it's Richardson. And that is incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Waddle now to return it. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down on the other side of midfield. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. That one complete to Trey Tucker. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Trey Tucker, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point good by Prater. And that pushes the lead up to 11. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going. Offenses all over continue to be aggressive, and most people never turn down a shot at a deep ball, but oftentimes it attracts a little bit of extra attention, and it did on that play, and that one got knocked away.
Throw here is incomplete.
He's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteeing he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
From the shotgun, Richardson. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. A chance for Waddle on the return. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Taylor. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. A gain of 5. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Taylor. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
They're calling a gain of 3 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the Vikings' 43-yard line.
19, 7 Pirates.
To throw again is Taylor. Open net is Waddle complete. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 17-yard line.
A gain of 26 yards. 1st down, Eagles.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. You just saw the speed, folks, of Marcus Jones back there in a flash to drop him.
Trap 50. Buffalo 18. Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Now it's Taylor. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think there he had to come up with his primary receiver in a big way, just trying to get it to a secondary guy, unable to get that play completed.
Checked down, but didn't even have enough time to do that. Incomplete. Throw caught by Achane. And it'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down.
Matt Prater on for the field goal.
Prater's kick is good. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first-half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps. And the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Richardson out of the shotgun. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Richardson going right back to Fant. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
1st and 10.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Throw left side complete. That's Harrison. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Marvin Harrison Jr. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Vikings have come and he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Come on. 60 Bobcats. 18. 5 in.
Here's Taylor. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
So many times we've seen him trying to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Here's Taylor to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Trap 60. Trap 60. 70. Timberwolves.
Again, it's Taylor. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10.
At their own 21-yard line.
On the set.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And last time out, looking to repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive. and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
The Vikings on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Richardson working from the gun. And that will be incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Taylor. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. Here's Taylor. This is caught by Tucker. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. Throw left side, pulled in by Tucker. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Trey Tucker with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Richardson. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
That's good for a Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage.
Let's go now.
Richardson looking to throw this. This is Fant on the short completion. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30 yards. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do is maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll roll him out right. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Albert O, his first touchdown. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together. Caught on the right side, Reed. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one.
On the go. Mustang 19. Here we go.
Taylor will throw. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at the 37.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Richardson looking to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Here's Richardson to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's where you want to use your big tight end. Let him use his size and frame to go up and get the deep ball in the end zone. But that time, they couldn't connect.
18, Cowboy 80. Ready.
Now Richardson back to throw it. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
For the field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So that was a season. Since his rookie against we can go and call that a career long as well.
I love how you put that together because, you know, that's what everyone at home was saying, okay, has to be career, right, since he's a rookie. Well done by you, but I definitely like what I've seen from him so far this year. Very distinguished college career. He's looking right at home here in the NFL.
At their own 20-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the line. And that's caught inside the 35. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout, but if they hurry, we'll see.
I'll tell you what, this is not going to be a fun discussion at halftime for this defense. They've been absolutely taken advantage of in the first half. And here's another play for big, big yardage.
And for the 3rd time here, this half is intercepted. Ja'Cory Bennett has it. And the Vikings are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. Complete. This is Mitchell. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
Look at the big fella go. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Noah Fant, 58 yards. And the Vikings come right out of the locker room and some hitting going on now. This has been a tight big shot there on the return. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on
And guys, man, complete. And they're getting this across midfield and inside the 45. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Philadelphia.
From the gun, it's Taylor. Sliding out of the pocket. Bust through the tackle. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Brings up the second and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Taylor. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Now it's Taylor. These guys running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to convert on third and short yardage with a gain of 4. So first and 10 now from the 30. Now Taylor. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Troy Anderson. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So what a turn of events there. You're driving to take the lead in this third quarter, but then one mistake, and you're watching the ball being returned for a touchdown.
Certainly a great example. That's a play where you just shouldn't have thrown the football, and ultimately could wind up costing them the ball game.
Yeah, that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
But when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
From the gun on third down, it's Taylor. Eluding the pressure right. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Inside the 10. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a play is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those.
Touchdown, Vikings! Noah Fant with touchdown number 15 of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Vikings get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And he spins past him and into space. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one good for 37 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And all the way down inside the 5-4. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. To throw again is Taylor. This is caught. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what some defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Out of the gun, it's Taylor. And he's got it. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
They were stopped last time from the 1. Now here's another try on 3rd and goal. Taylor. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Trey Tucker there to make the grab. And the Eagles get a bit closer. Prater for the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Kayvon Thibodeau in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Now it's Richardson. Escaping the pressure right. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Two things you can do in that situation. Run and punt the football or try and take your shot at getting the 1st down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
This is brought in at the 21. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10.
They're on 31-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Now Taylor to throw.
A short pass here taken in by Laporta.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
He's going to wind up and air it out. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. And here's Ryan Wright now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. On second down, they'll run it here. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. 3rd and 2.
Trap 50, trap 60. Ready. Back row 80.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Vikings! Noah Fant, Dynamo sets the right 3 third-quarter touchdowns. And the Vikings are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point splits the uprights. The quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now Taylor. He'll dump this off to Ochane. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. Now Taylor. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. A 3-score game here in Wayne. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Vikings are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Puts it on the carpet. It's out. But it looks like one of the DBs has it, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Taylor, he lost the football. And one of the linebackers has got it. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable fourth-quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Good play and a well-timed run from Richardson to pick up the first.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. He'll go up top here for Hamler. And that is incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
The offense on third down, just one conversion in 8 tries. Not good. This is 3rd and 10. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
He didn't like what he saw downfield, decided his best course of action was to take off and run. And that ended up being a gamble that did not pay off for him. Now they would have to gamble again if they want to keep this series going.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st.
First down.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Give him 9 on the scramble there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and just a couple of inches.
Well, this has certainly turned into a showcase game for what he can do on the ground, because they're just continuing to give him chances to run it, and he's earning every additional carry by putting up positive yardage on each run.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Okay, ready?
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Off play action, Richardson. Touchdown! Noah Fant from 21 yards away. And the Vikings are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Luke now for the extra point. And the lead is now 24. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is what...
And now here's another interception. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Vikings are going to have it here at their own 15. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. And he'll get this one away on just shy of the 45-yard line. That's good for 28 yards.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
Forced out to his left. Good coverage downfield, Levin taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Yards on the play.
19 tight.
That's good for a Vikings.
Now Richardson. Pass complete there to Harrison.
I'll give him credit there. Nice job on the drag route. Bring the receiver across the field and catch it in stride and turn it up. He's able to do just that, although he's just a little bit short of the first down.
And that is incomplete. force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Incomplete. It's now third down and less than
play action. Now Richardson. That is caught. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 17-yard line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive.
He's going to be sacked at the 24-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive.
Richardson. Looking for the crossing route, and he's got Mitchell.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
That's another Vikings first down. First and goal.
Now it looks like he'll throw here to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run.
And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, it's multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 35.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on and get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Really took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
And they've got the huge lead now. They have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
That's good for a Vikings first down. First and 10.
Here's Richardson to throw.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
But not much defensive resistance on that drive. Really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire
The ball when we see them the next time out.
And no thought of bringing this one out. We'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
Inside the 10. 80 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
So down inside the 5-yard line. I have to say, really just a poor job defensively there.
You're exactly right. As a former defensive back, that was not played well at all. But give credit to the offense and give credit to the guy running the football. He gets it down all the way inside the...
And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Extra point good by Prater as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time as they have dominated the proceedings here into this fourth quarter.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
It's a gain of 20.
A good pickup there, 20 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Richardson looking to throw.
He's got Harrison left side complete. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
32-yard line.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it.
And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.